What is a Hamsa Hand? Let's talk about what the Hamsa Hand symbol is. The Hamsa Hand is an eternal symbol of good luck, fortune, health, happiness, and it protects against the evil eye. This timeless symbol of protection transcends modern-day cultures, religions, and countries. Today, I'm going to be sharing 5 holy facts about the Hamsa Hand, which is also known as Hamsa, Hand of Fatima, Hand of Mary, Hand of Maryam, Hand of the Goddess, and Hamish. And we're going to be making a necklace today using this Hamsa Hand connector. So if you want to see how I make it and find out more information on the Hamsa Hand, stay tuned for more. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Charm Love by Carolyn. Today I'm going to be giving you 5 holy facts about the Hamsa Hand, and in the process we're going to be making a necklace using this Hamsa Hand connector. Now, first off, welcome my returning subscribers, welcome new viewers, welcome returning viewers. I appreciate y'all very much. Been a lot going on in the process of trying to get a video out to y'all. I am in the process of moving as well, so yeah, but I wanted to show y'all the necklace that I came up with a little inspiration for the Hamsa Hand and give you 5 holy facts about the Hamsa Hand. Okay, so now today the materials I'm going to be using are these 8mm golden sheen obsidian beads, I'm going to be using this hematite that I got from Michael's. Also, we're going to be using these gorgeous tiger's eye. And for your hardware today, looks like a lot, but we're really going to only use a few of each. We're going to be using these filigree bead caps. We're going to be using some jump rings, of course, these little baby jump rings. We're going to be using some head pins, a 2-inch chain connector, a piece of 12-inch chain for our necklace, and we have like a 1-inch piece of chain to hang our beads from. We have this heart-shaped bell. We also have this lobster claw with the heart shape on it. We have this, I believe, 8mm jump ring, because this lobster clasp won't fit through the little jump rings. So that's the purpose of this big jump ring. Next, we are going to be using a toggle clasp. Now, we're not going to use this in the traditional way that it's supposed to be used, and I'll show you that as we go along. And, of course, the star of the show, the Hamsa Hand connector. And for tools, sorry y'all, we're going to be using just some nippers. We're just using nippers, some pliers to open and close the jump rings, and I'm going to be using my 1-step looper. A lot of people have a lot of different opinions about this, but I love this thing. I love it. It makes a 2.25mm loop and it is great. It is really, really awesome. So yeah, these are the materials we're going to be using today. I'm going to get this mess all sorted out, and I'll be right back. All right, everyone, I am back. I have cleaned up some of the mess, so now you can see what we're working with. Now we're going to start with these, sorry y'all, with these beads right here. We're going to start with the hematite bead, and what we're going to do, we're just going to put it on to a headpin. And while we do that, I will be telling you a little bit about the Hamsa hand. Okay, place that on the headpin like so. And I'm going to show you how to use the looper. Like I said, this is a great tool to have for anybody that doesn't know how to make simple loops such as me. This is a great tool to have. So now what you're going to do is you're going to take your bead and your headpin, hold it like so, and you're going to, let me see if I can get it. You're going to insert it right here, because see, right here is two little, I hope you can see that good. It's two little things that when you put it in there, it's going to close it together. Now, let me show you. Okay, put it in like this, and there's actually a hole on the back where your wire comes through. Now, you get it down as close as you want to the bead, and all you do is squeeze. As you can see, it takes off the piece of wire, and then you are left with a simple loop. Hope you can see that. See, you're left with a simple loop. Yeah, and if you want to make your loop a little rounder or close it up a little bit, simply get your round nose pliers, and you're going to place it in there, and you're just going to simply squeeze it together a little, just like that. So now we can open and we can close it just like a jump ring. Yeah, so there's our first bead. As a matter of fact, let me grab my other pliers over here, my other favorite yellow pliers. Now, the first question about the Hamsa hand is, how old is the Hamsa hand? Okay, so now, did you know that the Hamsa hand symbol is older than Christianity? It's older than Islam, it's older than Buddhism, Hinduism, and Judaism. But today, in today's society, the Hamsa hand symbol is common amongst most major religions, and it has a commonality between the religions and is a symbol that is used across the world. So yeah, the Hamsa hand symbol has a lot of meaning in different religions, and it is a widely used symbol all across the world. So it's a very important symbol in some cultures. It is. Okay, now, answered that question. The next bead we're using is the obsidian bead. And we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to place it onto the headpin, like so. And we're going to take our looper, place it. You have to hold on to your headpin and your bead. We're going to take it and we're just going to place it. Well, now this one don't want to go. How ironic. Maybe if you don't oil your hands before you film, that'll help as well. All right, back again. Now we're just going to place it. Get it down to where we want it. And squeeze. There we go. Now, there you have your simple loop. Okay, now, so Christianity began in 30 AD and the Islamic faith began in 610 AD. But according to the history, the Hamsa Hand has said to have been used by the people of Carthage, which is now modern day. I'm going to put this word on the screen because I don't want to chop it up or butcher it. So, but yeah, it was made in the modern day in 800 BC. So, yeah, that's a long time ago, and that's a lot of history. Now, but archaeological discoveries date the use of the Hamsa back to the 1500 BC in ancient Mesopotamia, which is known as modern-day Iraq today. So, yeah, this has a lot of history, and it's been in circulation for a long time. Like I say, it's a lot of things we have seen, but we really do not know exactly what they mean. We know they're nice and they're pretty and they're nice jewelry to wear, but what is the actual meaning behind them is the question. Okay, so now we're going to be using this beautiful tiger's eye bead. Same technique. Hold your bead and your headband. And we're just going to place it through there, through the hole. Sometimes you don't necessarily have to place it through the hole, but I guess if you want an exact, accurate loop, you can place it through the hole. Okay, now, there we go. Hold it and squeeze. Now, a little tip. I have cracked plenty of gemstones using this tool because sometimes you can get way too close down there to the top of your bead, and when you go to close it to make your loop, it will crack your bead. So if anyone decides to buy one of these, or if they have one, please be careful and not to crack your bead. All right, so now we have all three of the beads done. So back to the Hamsa Hand. In Carthage, the Hamsa represented goddess. I'm going to put her name on the screen as well because I don't want to butcher her name again. So, she held the meaning of life. Then again, while in Mesopotamia, the Hamsa represents goddess Ishtar, who was the queen of heaven and believed to bestow love, sex, and beauty, justice, and political powers. So, very interesting indeed. Okay, so now that we have done our three beads, what we're going to do next is we're going to take our bell and we're going to take a jump ring. And this is where I'm going to show you what we're going to do with the toggle clasp. Now, just going to open up our jump ring. And we're going to take our bell. I'm going to place the jump ring. Well, that flew away. That really flew away. Flew across the room, y'all. We're going to try it again. But I'm going to do it with my other pliers because those yellow ones, I love them. Although I do love them, they don't grip metal very well. Okay, so now I'm going to place our jump ring into our bail. Like so. Hopefully. Unless my bail has a defect. Here we go. There we go. All right. Now, as you can see, we've got the bail and the jump ring. So now, the next thing we're going to do, we're going to take the part of our toggle clasp, which the little other end goes through, and we're just going to hang it on just like that. We're going to hang it onto our bail and our jump ring. And we are just going to close that back. Make sure you get a good closure on that, hopefully. Take my other one. And if you can't get a good closure on it, just take your pliers and kind of squeeze it. And it should work just fine. Okay, so now, there. As you can see, we have our toggle attached to our bail. So now, I'm going to lay this to the side right here. Okay. Question number 2. Which religion is the Hamsa Hand? Okay, so now, well, before there were alphabets, words, sentences, or languages, there were only symbols. So in owning to its prehistory origins, the Hamsa Hand is a near universal symbol that has been adopted by many religions across the world, such as some of the religions I named previously. So in saying that, the Hamsa Hand doesn't just have one religion, but has different meanings in many different religions across the world. For example, in Islam, it is known as the Hand of Fatima. And I'm going to give you a little brief history on that. It is named for the Hand of Fatima. Hold on, let me find it. I promise you I'm going to find it. In the meantime, let me show you what we're going to do next. Now, since we have our clasp and our bail connected, we're going to take another jump ring and we're going to add it onto our Hamsa Hand. But yeah, the Hamsa Hand, I found it very interesting. Like I said, I look up stuff. I have little charms. And I always wonder, like, what is the meaning of this charm? What's the meaning of that charm? So I take to the internet and I find some information that is quite helpful. Now, this is some folklore. So in Islam, it's known as the Hand of Fatima, which Fatima is the daughter of a Prophet Muhammad, the prophet and the founder of Islam. So, the reasoning behind it being called the Hand of Fatima, according to Islamic folklore, it is said that Fatima's hand became a symbol of faith when her husband brought home a new wife. Bold young man he is. Now, in this process, Fatima, who at the time was cooking, went into total shock and dropped the wooden spoon she was using, but she was in such shock she didn't realize it, so she just kept stirring the pot with her bare hand, not noticing that she was burning herself really badly. So Since that day, Fatima's hand, or the hand of Fatima, is said to symbolize patience, abundance, faithfulness, and brings power, blessing, and good luck. I would imagine, like, I would be in total shock too if my husband brought home a new wife right in front of my face. But I don't know if I would drop the spoon. But hey, who knows? Who knows? Now, what we're going to do, we're going to take our symbol, our Hand of Fatima symbol, or Hamsa Hand, and we're actually going to connect it to the bar that goes on the toggle clasp. Now, let me show you. If my hand would stay where I want it to stay, yeah, we're just going to place the jump ring in the Hamsa hand, and we're going to, hopefully it fits, because I may need to get a thicker jump ring. Place the toggle clasp on just like that, and just close the jump ring back. There. So now what we have is, we have the Hand of Fatima connected to the toggle bar. Lay that to the side. And we have the bell and the other part of the toggle clasp connected as well. I'm just going to lay that to the side. Now, that was an interesting story about how it got the name the Hand of Fatima. Very, very interesting. Very. Okay, so now, the Hamsa Hand in Christianity, it's the hand, they call it the Hand of Mary. And in Judaism, it's known as the Hand of Miriam, who was the sister of Moses and Aaron. So I'm going to be honest. I don't read my Bible as much as I should, and maybe I should. So, I never really knew any of this. Like I said, when I get interested in something and I want to know more about it, I just get to looking up information. So, yeah, so far, that's what I have found. Now, we have all these things connected. So now what we're going to do, this is the connector chain. We're going to take our 1-inch piece of chain and we are going to connect our gemstones that we put on the head pin, and we're just going to connect them to the wire. Now, like I said, with these simple loops, you just simply open them like a jump ring. Like this one is already kind of open. Now I'm going to tell you, trying to keep these still and together, good luck with that while placing them on your chain or trying to open up the loop. But it can be done. It can be done. And once you do that, just simply close it back. So let me show you. There. And I left one chain loop because I am going to be attaching it to my Hamsa hand with the jump ring as soon as I attach all my gemstones. Okay, now in Christianity, the Hamsa hand, it is also present in the ancient religions of Hinduism, Buddhism, and Jainism. I want to say that's what that means. And it has been a symbol of mankind for divinity, protection, good luck, and fortune throughout the centuries. So some of the same things I referred to at the beginning of the video, the Hamsa Hand represents that also in Christianity. So, and it's been representing other, like the protection and the good luck and the fortune. It's been doing that throughout history. So yeah, anybody wears the Hamsa Hand should have good luck, good fortune, and protection. Okay, so now we have one gemstone. We're going to take the other one. I'm going to open it up as soon as I can grab hold of it. Open it up just like that. And without, hopefully without losing it, I am just going to place it there. And I'm going to close it back. Like so. So when you hold it this way, you have two gemstones hanging on the chain. Now we have room for I think I'm going to turn it this way. And we have room for one more right here. So we're going to take our tiger's eye. And we're going to, let's see if I can get hold of it. We're going to open it up. I had a hard time making a practice one because the chain and these simple loops, boy, were they not giving me drama, I tell you. Because, of course, the headpin, it moves while I'm trying to open up the simple loop. So, yeah. But, yeah, we've made it. So, now, you have your 3 gemstones on your little 1-inch piece of chain, and we're just going to lay those there. Now, question number 3. What does it mean if you see a Hamsa hand with the fingers pointing downward? So, like, say, you may have seen some Hamsa hands facing down and some facing up. Well, if you see somebody wearing it facing down, the meaning of that, it means abundance of goodness. And it's also a welcoming sign that invites good things to come into your life, including good fortune, luck, health, and happiness. Now, I can say the Hamsa hand is all about the good luck, fortune, and making you happy. So that is really a good thing. Now, I'm going to tell y'all what I did. I was going to use my bead caps. But unfortunately, I did not. I forgot to put them on there. But it's okay. They look fine just like they are. I like them like that, especially with my little ball head pin. Okay, so now we have all of this connected together. And what we're going to do is we're going to take that. We're going to take a jump ring. I'm going to open it up. Now I've got the 2 pair of worst pliers ever, but we're going to open this jump ring just like so. And we're going to place on our beads. And then we're just going to place this onto the Hamsa hand. And grab it like so. and close it back. So there now. You have a Hamsa hand and you have the 3 gemstones, hematite, tiger's eye, and black golden sheen obsidian. So now, we're going to lay those to the side. Now, as you can see, I made my Hamsa. I made it this way. I made it facing downward. So now, if I were to have made that facing up, the Hamsa hand is said to protect the wearer from negativity, harm from others. And if you see a Hamsa hand with the fingers spread apart, it's a sign to repel evil. So yeah, so you have a choice. Now, like with this connector, you can have it hanging down, or you could have turned it up like that. Now the other one's with just a little hook and it hangs down, which is fine. But sometimes I like the connectors because you can turn it up or you can turn it down if you want. Okay, so now we have all of that together. Now the next thing we're going to do, we're going to take our chain, take our bell with our toggle circle and just place it like so. Okay, so now we got all that placed. Excuse me for shaking, y'all. I'm trying to move some of this stuff out of the way. Okay, so now we have that. Next, we're going to take this big jump ring, the big one, because we're going to need it to accommodate our big lobster claw. It's pretty thick, so yeah, we're just going to take our jump ring, open it up like so, open it like so, and place it on one end of our chain. There we go. Then what we're going to do, we're going to take our 2-inch connector. I'm going to place that on as well. And close it back. So now, as you can see, have your jump ring and your extender. So now, next thing we're going to do, and I believe I'm going to need a big jump ring for this one as well. So let me see, can I get a pretty hefty jump ring here? Okay. And we're going to take this jump ring, and we're going to place it right through there. Place it right there. Then we are going to just hook this opposite side and just close it back. Make sure you have a good closure on there. There you go. So as you can see, now I don't know if y'all see where I was going with this. So now, close that like that. Now, I know I forgot to use my my filigree bead caps, but it is okay if you all decide to make this necklace and use what's in your stash and you want to put bead caps on your beads. That is totally fine. I still think it looks cute as it is right here. Now, and also you can put a little symbol or a little charm on the back of here to make it not look so plain. Let me see here. Let me show you. Of course, following in the theme of the Hamsa hands, I have this little Hamsa hand charm, which I am just going to take a jump ring. Well, if it don't run away, I'm just going to take a jump ring and lay you there. Find the opening in a minute. There it is. Open it up. Place the Hamsa hand onto the jump ring. If I can get my tools out the way. Whoops. Oh, come on, little jump ring. Okay. In there. There we go. Now, place your Hamsa hand onto your jump ring and simply place it onto the edge of your extender chain and close it back. And there. So your extender chain doesn't look so very plain. So now we are done with that part. So now, like I said, I was going to show you. Now, simply, you're going to take your charm, your Hamsa hand charm, or whichever charm you choose to use, and I'm going to simply place it through like so. And there. Now, and what is so very cool about this is you actually have an interchangeable charm. You actually have an interchangeable charm because you can simply just take this out and put another charm in there. Let me show you, because I made one. I made one for practice. Okay, and this is the other one I made. And it's along the same lines with the toggle clasp, and you can simply detach your charm from your toggle. See? How cute. And this would probably work over here. Let's see. Yep. See? And it works over here as well. Yeah. There. interchangeable Hamsa Hand charms, which I think is kind of cool. Now, for fact number 5 about the Hamsa Hands, I know everybody have seen the fish. You've seen the fish. It's like a Christian fish. But if you have a Hamsa Hand with a fish symbol, it actually means fertility, rebirth, good luck, and so forth. So yeah, the Hamsa Hand is all about the good luck and the good fortune and making you feel happy, which is a good thing. But yeah, here are the Hamsa Hand interchangeable charm necklaces. Which I think are fabulous. And there you have it. Let me move some stuff. And like I said, if you make this necklace and you want to use the bead caps, be my guest. I really did mean to use the bead caps, but it kind of slipped my mind. But yeah. And the reason for the fish symbol, as history has it, fish are resistant to the evil eye. And a fish never closes its eyes, so they're always watching, just like God. So that's according to history. That's according to history. But yeah, here are the Hamsa Hand interchangeable charm necklaces. Very cute. Let me see, can I get some of this stuff out the way and get y'all to a good look at this. Now, yeah. I appreciate y'all. I really hope y'all enjoyed this video and tutorial, slight tutorial anyway. Yeah, and I hope you enjoyed watching me make these interchangeable Hamsa Hands. Now, like I said, it doesn't have to be Hamsa Hand. You can, it's just another use, another way you can use your toggle clasp. You don't have to make a Hamsa Hand. You can make any charm-based necklace you want using your toggle clasp and make them interchangeable, which is so cool and so fun. All right, everyone. Thank you so very much for joining me today in making my necklaces and giving you the information about the Hamsa Hand. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you have not already. Turn on your post notification bell so you will be notified whenever I upload a video. And until next time, thank you, and y'all have a good day. Bye-bye.